It's Miss Frady
and Miss Jenkins.
So we're going to tell you all about your digital learning assignments that you're going to complete at home today. So whether you're getting on our morning meeting with us or not, you're going to have a packet that you're bringing home with the QR code on the front. That's how you accessed this video. The front of it will have our emails if you need to reach out to us throughout the day. But I'm going to go over with you everything you need to know about science, social studies, and math. And then Ms. Jenkins is going to tell you what you're going to do for the day for ELA. So since we do science first in the morning, I'm going to tell you about science first. The page that says electricity color by code. So this page has a question. For example, energy that flows through a circuit is called A. If the choice is current, you're going to color purple. If the answer is orbit, you're going to color it pink. So we all know that energy that flows through a circuit is called the current. So for question 1, we're going to choose purple. So that's your science assignment. And the color by number sheet that goes with it is right on the back. For math, you have a couple of pages here. Multiply and divide decimals. This is also a color by number. So once you find the answer down here at the bottom, you're going to color in the monsters at the top to match. You have a maze page. So you're going to solve the problem, and then you're going to use the answer to decide whether you're going to the right, to the left, up, or down. You have a riddle page with simple equations with one variable, and you're going to solve the riddle, where do pencils go for vacation? The equations are going to give you the answers to the letters to fill in the lines here. That's going to give you the answer to the riddle. And finally, an equations coloring page on the back where you're going to solve the equations on the bottom and then color in using color by number on the top. Lastly, we have a social studies review page for you. You've learned all about these topics this year, and they should be very straightforward. For example, question number 1 says, why was communism in the Soviet Union struggling in the late 1980s? What was it about communism that was bad and not working? You have a multiple choice here. You're going to pick the answer that fits the question the best. And that's all you'll have for math, science, and social studies.
Okay, so for writing, you will have 2 sheets that are stapled together, and you are going to read a passage called The Finish Line. Once you are done reading that passage, just a front and back page, you are going to write your constructed response, or actually your conclusion to the story on this second page. So the prompt for this says, write a conclusion to the story in which Maura goes home with her mother and expresses what she learned from her day on the farm. Be sure to include what they say to each other, so you need dialogue, and what Maura plans to do after they talk. Write your answers on the lines provided. So you're going to first read the passage, and then you are going to write a conclusion to that story following the instructions in the prompt, ensuring you have dialogue and what she plans to do after they talk. Okay, so that's writing. Then for reading, you have a passage called Piles of Coal, and it's just one front page. And then the questions that follow focus on theme and summarizing. So the directions for this says, think about what you have just read in the story, A Pile of Coal. What is the central lesson that Farmer John's son learned? So think about the overall lesson that he learned, write what he learned here, and explain it using evidence from the passage. And then the page that follows, you're going to answer the multiple choice questions below about the information that you read. So you're just going to answer the questions right here on the sheet. Most of them are multiple choice. You have one sentence summary that you have to write in the middle, but otherwise you're selecting the answers to the multiple choice questions that focus on theme and lesson. And that would be it for reading. You also always have access to Raz Kids, and we are giving you the option before today to bring home a Raz book that we already had printed in case you wouldn't have access to the online Raz. So, once you're done with this, you always have the option to read to self. So I think that's it.
All right, awesome. We'll see you back at school tomorrow. Have a great afternoon.
See ya.
Bye, guys.